What's good? Chaotic Nation Edition Chaos here. Welcome back to the Black and White to Quadlocke, where we are continuing our adventure with our very ragtag and frail team of Pokemon that I'm not 100% sure that I'm happy about. We have Electric, Bug, and Flying currently as our usable typings, which means we have one more slot. Just one more slot to fill before we end up with our final selection of types. Very curious as to what it could be. I know I asked you last episode, so I hope that you get your typing. You know, I didn't get my typing because I failed the Growlithe encounter. That is on me for that, because I really kind of wanted a Growlithe for the team rather than anything else. But you know, we can't always get what you want. And so sometimes we have to just go along with what we have. The game is really loud for me. I don't know what that's about. So it's just really loud for me for some reason. But we continue forward. We should be taking on the gym today, I would assume. I don't see any reasons why we wouldn't. Do you have a... Yeah, you just have an Papa Berry for no reason. Cool. Good to know. But I'm excited. I'm still excited to play through this game. I'm excited to see what our final typing is. I'm really hoping you guys are also enjoying the series. I know doing two of the same kind of game is a little weird for some people, like playing Generation 5 exclusively on the channel right now, outside of the best team Let's Plays. So, a little weird that I'm just playing the same generation over and over again, but as I mentioned last episode, I think it's going to be cool for us to kind of see the differences of the two games as we're going along. So if you're following both this and the Cage Lock, that would be awesome. If you're not following the Cage Lock, because obviously you're following this series, if you're hearing what I'm saying, go check out the Cage Lock. We've had a lot of fun with it. Honestly, some of my favorite recording episodes have already gone live from the series. There are a bunch of really good ones down the road too, and just because where it is at the current moment doesn't mean where it's going to end up. So there's room for so much to happen still, even though it feels like a lot has happened. I mean, I already know what happens with the game. We've beaten the game, obviously, at this point in time. So I'm just excited to see what you guys have to say about it. I'm excited to see what happens again and relive it from this side of things. It'd just be a great time. Also, I love this guy because he's just a janitor with a mop in the middle of a forest. He's not really helping anything. He's just kind of in the middle of a forest doing random things. It kind of seems weird to me. Like, I don't feel like you would need to hire a janitor to mop your forest. Like, I don't know though. Like, I haven't gone to school to be a janitor, so it could be the new trend. Well, that's what you do, just to make sure you have a nice swabbed up and down forest, so it doesn't get dirty and things, even though there's a lot of dirt in forests. You know? I can never get a good roll on that. Also, I probably should switch out now because that is the limit of what we can do there. You're only using Rapid Spin. You could probably send in Urpatub and get through this no problem. But yeah, we are in the middle of PDL drafting at the moment too, which has been kind of crazy. It's gone really fast so far. I mean, honestly, by the time this video comes out, we might be done with the draft. I don't think that's going to be that quick, but it'd be kind of funny if we did. Because we're getting through a couple rounds a day, which is a good progress. So it takes about 6 weeks. 6 days to get through. If we would stay consistent. I've drafted a pretty fun looking team so far. Obviously, I'll have a breakdown of that in some time, as well as there'll be a video, a stream going over the ins and outs of everyone's team, what I would expect them to see, what you could expect to see if you're a fan watching the series. I know there's been a lot of people approach me. It's like, I want to play. I want to join this season. I want to be a part of it, but also like I don't know if I'm good at competitive or not. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be like too easy of a battle or what have you. But if you like competitive, if you think it's a cool idea, if you want to see what it's like, I would recommend one, checking out all the past seasons of the PDL, because we're at season 7 now, and watch season 7 when it comes out, because there'll be a lot of different strategies from me coming out, a lot of different strategies from my coaches, and hopefully it's the best season. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten worse as time's gone on. I made the realization that I was good in Gen 7. I am terrible in Gen 8. Like, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon was my bread and butter. It's where I learned competitive. It's where I got really good at it. Now that we're in Sword and Shield, where they get rid of a lot of the things I used, I'm kind of in a tough spot, so that's not good. But I'm excited for the strategy because there's something I'm waiting to draft, and I don't think it's going to go. So I'm kind of playing very risky with if I'm going to draft it or not. Like, there's things I want to get, but also I'm at the point in the draft where I don't know exactly what I'm going to throw in. I'm kind of playing a little counter pick, playing a little, I'm getting what I want, but also just drafting in random orders. I kind of came into the draft with too many tier 1s, which is a bit of a problem. Because obviously you can't just draft the best Pokemon. Like, they put caps, we put caps on it, specifically for the rationale that, you know, everyone would just draft like legendaries and really solid Pokemon attached to their team, rather than something that's a little less useful. So if we're all having really good Mons, then what's the point in doing a draft league? Just make it like VGC or something, and it's got the same impact for the most part. But I'm excited to do it. Again, I feel like I'm finally got an idea of what I'm doing with doubles, so that'll be a fun time and a fun situation. And hopefully it goes well for me this time, because I've had some pretty bad seasons in Gen 8 here, with the first season not getting anything I wanted, really. My entire team being on the fly, having to trade like every week for stuff. And then last season, where I had a good team, but there was just a lot of holes that kept popping up, and every time I would switch something out, I would find another hole that just kept getting problematic. So hopefully I've built a cohesive team this time, and we can get it to work well. I'm kind of concerned about some things that I might have overlooked when doing it, but hopefully everything works out. Yeah, I kind of forgot about some abilities and some... ooh, good. Definitely forgot about some abilities and some little gimmicks that will cause problem. Obviously, I can't talk about it at the moment, because if I do, then my team is gonna be like, oh yeah, let's just draft this thing and watch Chaos never get anywhere with his team. So I do like that aspect of it. Like, I like sharing it with you guys, but I also know that everybody who plays is watching what I'm doing, because it's kind of dumb not to. Like, if the coach is gonna put the content out there for you to watch, why not watch it? Get some insights on how people battle and such, and I have a great time with it. Could have another Rufflet. That would be amazing. I don't know. Another thing I want to address is, like, I know a lot of content creators, especially Pokemon creators nowadays, are doing a lot of jump cuts, cutting out a bunch of things. I don't like playing like that. I like the tried and true Nuzlocke, where you see everything that happens. Of course, I'm gonna cut back, like running back to the PC to heal or something along those lines. But for the most part, I want everything that I'm doing to be on the screen. I don't want people to be like, oh, you're hiding stuff from us because you're cheating things, you're genning things, yada yada yada. Like, I don't want any of that happening. So that's part of what I'm doing here in that case. Attack order. That's ironic, because I think that was what Jimmy got in the first gym with Quadlocke. So Just funny to see that. Also, pretty solid for Butterfree. It's pretty solid for Metapod right now if I can teach it to it. I think it's supposed to be Thief or something like that. I have no idea. But regardless, we have no more encounters. We're basically at the gym. We gotta go take care of those chillins at the school where Oliver is, and then we're kind of done with this first section of the game. I kind of like the pacing of Black and White in Black and White 2, just because they make for some really fast-paced games. Of course, later on they take forever, but when you look at it compared to something like, I don't know, let's say Sun and Moon, like, oh, I can really appreciate how everything is flowing, everything keeps moving in this game, rather than sitting in tutorial land for 9 years as they explain to you how to play Pokemon for the 27th year in a row. Pokemon hasn't been out that long, but you get my point. I hate how they take so long to do those things. Definitely, they got to realize that people are veterans of the Pokemon franchise. They played since Generation 1, which was like 96, right? Is that how old it is? Yeah, we're almost at 30 years, when you think about it. Kind of crazy. All the relic stuff, dude. Come on, all the relic stuff. People have been playing for almost 30 years. People know how to play the game. We just want other things. Like, I want to be able to skip it. Oh, do you have experience with Pokemon before? Yes. No. You could do that at the beginning of the game in the dialogue with the professor or whoever else is going to be there. You do that then, or you could do something like, oh, I'm gonna go catch a Pokemon. Do you want me to show you how to catch a Pokemon? No. Move on from that. Now, those kind of optional features would be great, and I don't have to I was like, question of the day, you want to see optional feature? Everybody wants to see one, because I know the majority of you guys who watch this content are, you know, around my same age range, like your 20s, 30s. You're definitely competent people, so you understand how this game works. Especially if you're a big time, if you play Pokemon since it came out, you understand how this all works. If you're new to it, well, still, you probably figured out how to do like simple things like catching mons and type matchups and what have you. So you don't really need that explained to you every game. I like that they put it in though, because, you know, every generation there could be new people learning how to play Pokemon for the first time, which is cool. And I think it's a franchise you can kind of jump into at any point. There's no, you have to play Gen 1 before you play Gen 5. You know, you can play Gen 5 first and call it a day. Or you could start at Scarlet and Violet and still have fun with the game. Like, the universality of Pokemon is kind of great. It's why I love this series. It's why I made a channel around it. Because it's just so replayable that why not? Why not keep playing it? Why not try something different? Well, try that one Pokemon you haven't tried, you know? You can't tell me you've done a playthrough with a Trapinch on your team. Like, go back and do that. Somebody in the comments is typing, I actually like Trapinch. It's like one of my favorite Pokemon. I get it. I just threw a Pokemon out there. You know? Like, play through a Sinnoh game without using Starly. Have fun with that. Good luck. There's a lot of things that could be different. So, I am excited. All right, let's see my stats now because I'm curious. I'm still jolly, but my special attack is actually higher than my attack still, so that's kind of good. I'm gonna put Confusion up front. And I think what I'm gonna do with Butterfree, because Butterfree is Butterfree's a good Pokemon already. I'm gonna let Rock get some experience, and then just give it the Expert Belt and let it go ham. This to be fair, I don't really need it on Electrode. Electrode has an electric move and sonic move, so yes. I don't want this. Nobody wants the medals. Please, if you've ever played this game, don't talk to that guy. He's kind of annoying. Oh, this medal guy was out here and he was doing crazy stuff, though. I know. This section of the map in Black and White 2 was always cool to me. It's like, you do a remake of a game. Like, this is the first game that really we got to come back to the game, like, just after we had been there. So, like, we went to Black and White, and then Black and White 2 come out next year. Like, it's a cool different take. It has a different rotation. Like, you don't even get to Accumula Town. Is that the first town? Aspertia? Not Aspertia. New Vima Town. New Vima Town's post-game in this game. It's your starting town in the other game, which is kind of cool. And also, you get to see Charon, you can see Bianca, you can see all those characters who had an impact on the first go-around of your journey through Unova that just get to have other opinions. I'd love to see them do this with other games. Like, down the road, when they run out of ideas, go back and visit regions, try different things out with it. Like, different trainers, put new story into it, give it a different spin, maybe get rid of the evil team, swap it for something different. And if you've been watching like my gym series, where I want to do an update to that later with some extra stuff in it. I don't know why I went to the box. I want to do an update with that with some new ideas and some intake, but I'm kind of waiting till Scarlet and Violet. So if you watch this, you'll know that's happening at some point down the road. But for now, I'm gonna hold off till Scarlet and Violet. I want to see what new Pokemon are there. I want to have a little bit of experience in the next game before I jump into being like, I want to use this Pokemon or anything like that. So I'll be honest, right now there's not a Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet that I really want to use. Like, there are some that I want to use, and some that I think are pretty cool. You know, you don't see Grass and Normal that often, like Deerling and Sawsbuck are Pokemon that have that typing, but still, you don't get to see a lot of them down the road. And we honestly only know like half a dozen Pokemon. So there could be some other really cool ones to be released, or maybe we'll see later. The other thing I really like about Scarlet and Violet is the massive amount of replayability that the game has. Because if it's open world, like everyone says it is, it's completely open world. You can choose to do anything in any order. Imagine like replaying that game. It's like, okay, the first time I'm gonna go to the fire gym, and then second time I play it, I'll go to the water gym first. Third time I'll go to the grass gym. Like, you can choose which order you go around the map, get different Pokemon, build your team in different ways. I just think it'd be more fun. It definitely would make my best team job a lot more difficult because you'd have to choose a pathing and then find a team that fits for that. But that's something that we can look at down the road when we know that or don't know that. So we'll see. It's time for us to earn our medal here on the playground, and that's not good. Look like he's a bit scary. Download, especially download Licky. That's not good. Special attack boost, that should be fine. Like, we don't really have a lot of he doesn't really get special moves, so we should be okay. Just don't hit yourself, thanks. And if I lower it enough, it's weird, doing nothing. My better play is probably going to balls here and just supersonic booming. That's what it's called. Like supersonic, because that's what he's doing. And yeah, defense curl is definitely a thing. So our best bet is to click supersonic, not sonic boom. Sonic boom over and over and over and over again. Before we get paralyzed by Lick. But we can't get paralyzed in this generation. Oh man. But there's so much they can do with Scarlet and Violet. That's what I'm excited about. I'm not excited about Pokemon. I'm not excited. I mean, I am. I'm excited about Pokemon. I'm excited about the new region. But I'm really excited about the possibilities of the game. Because we already have the replayability. We could have the replayability with the gyms, the order of the game, that kind of thing. But also, you can play with your friends. New Pokemon are always cool. I just really want to know what more Pokemon are going to be. Like, I can't make a choice yet of what game I want. The only difference we have between the game is the legendaries. So that is a big, I mean, that's a big difference, but still, like, that's only one Pokemon out of the version exclusiveness that are in the two games. Because, I mean, they gotta give us two different kinds of version exclusive Pokemon. Or maybe like they'll do what they did with Sword and Shield, where they'll do version exclusive gyms. I honestly would love to see, because everyone's like, oh, there's past and future. So depending on what version of the game you get, like, you're in the region in the past, you're in the region in the future. They're the same game in different timelines, with like a lineage kind of dictating who is gym leader and who is not gym leader, like that kind of thing. Ooh, Eggert Windsper is not good, especially with Uproar. Yeah, that's special though. It's got a life orb. That's horrible. It's not even fair, man. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, a Whismur with a life orb and anger point. It was +6, and it luckily it didn't hit me with Pound, because I would have died. I would have lost my entire team right there. We would have to start over. Honestly, I wouldn't mind starting over. I like my team. The typings are kind of eh. I like something a little different, I guess. I don't know. I want new things. I like to try new things. That was my biggest problem with choosing this series. Like, I know I haven't done a Quadlocke. I did a Party Lock, which is incredibly similar to this. It's just, instead of 4 types, it's 6. Which is cool. I enjoyed that. I wanted something different. I think you guys want something, like, you don't want to see me do randomizer Nuzlocke, randomizer Nuzlocke, randomizer. Like, I've done so many randomizer Nuzlocke's not even funny. I know everyone's like, oh, Chaos is gonna do Black and White or Black and White 2 randomizer Nuzlocke because he kind of, you know, he did Emerald, then he did Heart Gold. Now he's gotta go to Black and White 2. No. Instead of doing that, I'm like, here, have 2 different versions of Unova and have fun with it. One's a cage lock, one's a quad lock. Have a great time. I mean, yeah, I'm really just having a great time playing this. Also, for me, like, I'm not playing them both at the same time since Cage Lock is already done. Like, the series is done. This has just started, so I haven't been playing them side by side, which makes this a great chance to check out Unova and another side. Also, I think it'd be cool for you guys just to experience both versions of Unova at the same time on the channel, which could be fun. Could also be terrible. I have no idea. We'll see how that goes. But let's fight Sharon and see what he's got. He's tapping his foot. Just as this is your first Pokemon Gym Challenge, this is my first Pokemon battle as a gym leader. Let's both do our best to have a battle we can be proud of. As long as you don't use workup strats, we're fine. Bob, lol. He kind of like Bob Ross if he was really young and had, you know, an edgy phase. Also, his team is high level, and I don't like it. Like, I definitely came in here under level. Alright, is it fake out immediately? Probably is. Let's go Butterfree. I was assuming this is going to be a fake out and attack. So he can pocket sand me when I'm flying. I don't know. I don't understand that. I guess anime logic? Alright, stop it. Stop it. That's annoying. Please stop. Well, you're just gonna make this game go on forever and doesn't need to. Alright, let's go Butterfree. We have a solid team. Wing attack. Thank you. Scraggy. Okay, not too scary. He's got one more Pokemon. I don't remember what I did with gym leaders. I think I gave them an extra Pokemon. So I'm pretty sure he just has a Lillipup and a Herdier. Or a Patrat and a Herdier or something like that. So I think that's what I did. Gave him an extra Pokemon. But I don't know for sure. Rock is now a lot better with Wing Attack. We're still not one-shotting things, but oh. That's probably actually really helpful. I'm saying I just got my... That's lowered. You are a flying type now. I think we can KO with a... Okay. You have potions, right? Okay, it is not doing as much as I want it to, so let's swap out. So I can stay in, I can hit it. I would have knocked it out, which is good to know, but... Still, rather not lose something as long as possible. I'm trying to think if there's a Nuzlocke that I've done where I haven't lost anything. I can't think of one. Like, I always do something stupid. So you're guaranteed that somewhere in the series. Go Jeppy. What an ace. You cheeky butt face. Don't you dare. No, you're not doing Metronome. We're not Metronome exploding. Stop that. Stop that. Stop it. No. It's a Togepi. Keep that in mind. It's a Togepi. Got scared. Earthquake is not something I want to see. Alright, Yawn's a bit of a pain in my butt. And I know I can't one-shot it here. So let's go ahead and swap. Too bad Butterfree doesn't have sleep powder yet. Because that would be very helpful for this. Alright. You're gonna click Yawn every time. Cool. I'll deal with confusion, but like, geez, Yawning every turn is ridiculous. That's actually fine. Because I'm not confused one, I'm not confused anymore, and two, that's just making confusion hit for less damage. Like, this thing is getting good RNG, jeez. Holy cow, Leaf Storm and Earthquake? Jeez. Sharon's not playing around. Sharon mastered the Metronome. Some might call him the Metronome Master. What do we got? Poison Powder? Sure. I think I'm gonna stick with Sleep Powder as my go-to. I just feel like Sleep Powder is the one I like the most out of the three. So I'll keep Poison Powder for now because I'm not gonna. When am I gonna realistically use Tackle? But yeah, I'm definitely like Quiver Dance down the road would be great. Well, we have gotten through our first gym without a death, doing so much better that we aren't getting stopped by Water Absorb Nidoqueen. Like that's a good thing to have. And we get TM 83 for Withdraw. That's okay. I mean, Withdraw's not bad, so I'll take it. The other thing that's really cool about this series, the one thing I hate about Cage Lock is that you can't teach TMs and stuff. Like, I really miss that. Like, doing that while playing through the game. I know it's like, oh, you get a perk for winning the battle, and that's how you're supposed to get it, but I feel like limiting yourself that much is kind of not good. Maybe we could do something better with the perks. So it's not just like, oh, here's TMs, here's those kinds of things. Jeez, that's return. I think I kept TM the same as normal. So a lot of things will be able to learn Crunch. That's good. Dark coverage is always really nice. And now we can continue on. I wanted to get the next encounter, but I don't think I'll be able to as well. So we'll have to see. The good thing about still having my 4th slot open is that I have the possibility to get that double grass and go from there. Also, I don't care about anything that's going on here. Like, if you haven't played this game, you don't know what's going on, look up a guide. Sorry. Like, it's not that hard to comprehend. Like, oh, you beat the first gym. Oh, cool. Continue on your journey. Have a great time. I remember when we were kids and we were doing this stuff, you know? Cool. And everything. I did that really well. I'm really glad I made the bottom layout blue, because now it looks natural. It's always the weird thing about making layouts. It's like, you're trying to match the game, but you're also trying to match the layout, and you're trying to do a bunch of different things with it. I don't know, I just kind of got the cool vibe from this one. And it's very, very stark contrast to the black and white style of the cage lock layout, so I'm happy about that difference too. How do we do in Pokeball wise? I know this is going to be a little bit longer of an episode. It's simply because oh, you can't learn Crunch? Weird. I guess it's not full compatibility. I was looking at balls. I lost what I was going to say too. Alright, I need to buy some balls. Let's go buy 10. And I was apologizing for a longer episode because I want to get our last encounter. I want to see where our last typing is before we are done today. I can buy Great Balls now. Let's buy 10 Pokeballs. So we get the free Premier Ball. And then we can buy 5 Great Balls. And 2 Super Potions. Alright, that'll be good. I feel really stocked up and ready to go. I am ready to get our last typing, hopefully. See what it is. Man, I really wanted Growlithe. I know Growlithe's not a great Pokemon, and I know I just offended half the people who are watching this video. Growlithe's awesome. Like, Growlithe's a cool Pokemon. It just doesn't get moves, because it's a Stone Evo. And I find that incredibly annoying. Like, I want to have Pokemon with moves. Like, it's part of the things that have screwed up so many playthroughs in the past. Just, you don't get moves that you need in a timely manner, you know? Sometimes you just need that one really good move on the moveset. But the Stone Evos are more annoying because they don't get any moves. Like, you evolve them, they're done. And that is not fun. So, I don't want to talk. I want to keep going. So, I know I asked this probably in the last series. If you remember what you answered in the last series, or if you have an opinion change, let me know. But what are you most looking forward to in Scarlet and Violet? I'm looking forward to the replayability of the game. I think it'll be great. I'm excited for it. Oh, I didn't fight you? Weird. I think that'll be the fun feature of it. And I know a lot of people will enjoy it as well. So that's what I want. I hope it goes well. Everyone's kind of excited for it as well when they get forward. So alright, I gotta show this guy how tough I am. I'm sorry that this is taking forever. He's literally got a Rolls. He's literally throwing. It's fine. Psychic would be a good final typing to have too. Notice how I didn't say Fairy because it's not in this game. Sorry, I'm speeding up. I don't want this video to take 20 years. Alright, let's try to get to this Double Grass. Yes, wait. I gotta tell you about Double Grass. Alright. Alright. Pecha Berry is cool, yada yada yada. Moving on. Alright, Double Grass means I get 2 different encounters. And I can choose at that point to take which one I want. If I get 2. I have to get 2 though. Poison and Flying or Grass and Steel. I'm honestly not too keen on either of those typings. I don't really want any of them. So I'm gonna play I wanna see what my other encounters would be. And I'm gonna take Crobat and count as a flying type. I can count Crobat as a flying. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I definitely want the Crobat. So that's a thing. Yeah. Definitely want this Crobat here. But I'm gonna count it as a flying type, just so I don't have to. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to get poison. And Pharisee could be cool and everything, but no. I'm probably dead. No, we're fine. We're fine. Plus, Crobat's a really good mod. Crobat's a really good mod for this team at this point in time. So yeah. Plus, who wants poison? Who wants poison as a typing? Eh. Disgusting. Disgusting. I would prefer to go with the much better flying type. Alright, I go with Peck because it's less powerful. I should be able to chuck a ball at you at this point. I'm gonna just chuck a Great Ball. It's impossible to aim without being focused. How? Why can't I? What? I don't know. I'm gonna make a save state real quick because I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. Okay, so I have to start with my first Pokemon? That's weird. That's a weird mechanic, but okay. Oh. So as I take my whole turn, I take my whole turn to try to catch the Pokemon, or I have to wait. Like that's kind of weird. Double battle catching mechanics could be terrible. I'm glad that they reverted back from when I don't know, when we had something like XD. I get one ball per turn, but like I don't understand the like you can't throw a ball with your second Pokemon kind of thing. Like wasting both turns. Oh right, you have Magic Bounce. It's probably not a great idea. Also, that's why it was doing so much to the oh, you have Magic freaking Bounce. Well, I'm sitting here just throwing, huh? Just throwing. Completely forgot about it. Oh man, Robot pain in the butt. All right, we're not having a great time. We get it. You're not having a good time. I get it. Cool. Let me just catch a Crobat, please. It's like, this is what you get for saying poison's the bad typing. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I get it. I'm not the biggest fan of this either, but believe me, sure as heck trying here. I still got flying. I want to get this thing, please. Stop being mean, Crobat. I can't put you to sleep. It is so annoying that I can't put it to sleep. It's actually really annoying. I want to be able to put it to sleep, but I can't. That is quite tedious, man. Come on, stay in the ball, dude. Thank you. Thank you! Crobat. Gonna be on the team. Wasn't a flying. It counts as a flying type, so we still have that fourth slot open. And I'm gonna go with Echo. I don't know why. Echo just seems like a great name for this thing. I just don't like echolocation, but also like it just feels right. You know? And let's do a quick look at Echo before we wrap up the episode. We've got a rare candy, which is helpful. Rash, which is speed over attack, special attack over special defense. Obviously, Magic Bounce. And a pretty lackluster moveset, but it does have Screech. So I'll take Echo. It's not great at the moment. We also get a rare candy, which is helpful. But the other good thing is it should be able to learn return, so I can give it Crunch. And I can frame one, give it a Crobat Crunch. Oh, nope, it's random. So TMs are random. Good to know. Can I give you attack order? No. Alright, well, that's gonna be the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Answer that question today in the comment section down below. And I'll see you next time, where we'll probably get the last team member. The last typing, I should say. And we'll have a great time. So thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure you check out all my links in the description down below. Subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed this video, because it helps me out. And please leave a comment Question of the day is the easiest way to answer that request of mine. You can leave a comment by answering the question today, but if you have something you want to talk about, sure, let me know that too. Check out the rest of the stuff. I will see you guys next time. So until then, my name is Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe. And as always, burn it up.